Good evening. Nearly $40 million in revenue bonds sold out in less than 2 hours this morning. Some good news for the Port of Lake Charles, who will use that money to grow and make improvements. KPLC's Gerron is live outside of the Port City docks with more on what port officials have in mind for the future.
Yes, Cynthia. Well, some of what the port has in store for the future can already be seen Lake Charles, but today I spoke with the port's executive director, Bill Reyes, who says that there's even more to come, and today was a big day for moving forward financially. It's clear by just looking at the newly installed tracks or the new command center or the construction taking place on site that the Port of Lake Charles is gearing up for growth and improvement.
We hope to start the deconstruction of the dock sometime in late this year or the first of the next year.
Port Executive Director Bill Reyes says in some cases, facilities just need to be updated because of how long the port has been around.
If you look back in 1926 to 1930, the types of cargoes and the way cargoes were handled was much different than what it is today, as well as the structure of the facility.
In October, the State Bond Commission allowed the port to issue up to $1 million worth in revenue bonds. Today, in what they call the first round of bond sales, the port sold nearly $40 million worth of those bonds, and in just under 2 hours, giving them nearly $40 million to start using.
There's a list of projects. We have a 5-year capital program that's quite ambitious, and this would just help us get our footing and get started on these different projects.
Some of those projects include the purchase of new materials, the installation of loop tracks, modernizing port infrastructure, and creating new roadways on port property.
And the type of facilities that you need have changed also, so we're trying to update the port as we can go and make sure that we have the type of facilities that allow various types of cargo to come to the port.
All in hopes of bringing more economic growth and development to an already thriving Southwest Louisiana. Now, it's too early to report on who those investors were who jumped at the opportunity to purchase revenue bonds this morning, but Bill Reyes did say that early reports indicate a lot of local investors, which means a lot of people here investing in their own community, which is always a great thing. Now, the State Bond Commission did make available $100 million worth of revenue bonds to be sold, so after today's sale, that leaves roughly about $60 million. Reyes says that they will have another sale next year, but they're not sure how much they will make available. At your service live outside of the city docks in Lake Charles, Gerron, KPLC 7 News.